This is the Techwear Phantom RGB TKL mechanical keyboard I bought from Amazon Australia for $69, or can be had in the US for about $40, which is extremely affordable, but is it any good? Let's find out. There are 3 switch variants available for the Phantom, which are OutEmu Blues, which are clicky, Reds, which are linear, or Browns, which are tactile, which is the ones that I have here, and are almost the same as their Cherry MX counterparts, whilst also being rated for 50 million clicks. These switches can also be removed and replaced with other OutEmu switch variants with the included metal switch puller tool. As a bonus, you also get 4 replacement switches included in the box if anything does go wrong. This keyboard is TKL, which stands for 10 keyless, meaning the numpad area isn't present, making the board consist of only 87 keys, which is nice and compact and portable. Time to do the tour. The keycaps are double-shot ABS plastic with a nice, fairly simple legible font. There are 2 lights just above the directional keys that will illuminate white, with the top one representing caps lock on and the bottom one for Windows key lock on. These keycaps can easily be removed with the included keycap puller, which hides snugly in a spot I will reveal later. The F1 through to 11 keys double as quick launch and media controls when the function button that is located just to the right of the spacebar is held down. The insert, homepage up and down, delete and end keys also double as lighting effect buttons when also coupled with the function key, just like the Red Dragon Kamara. Each of the 6 keys has 3 effects each for a total of 18 effects, which you can easily cycle through by tapping the key up to 3 times depending on what effect you like. The first 3 effects which are tied to the insert key are Breathing Colour Cycle, Breathing Fixed, or just a fixed colour. The 3 tied to the home key are Reactive Ripple, Reactive Single, or Reactive Horizontal. The page up button has Single Wave, Vortex, or Raindrops. Delete has Horizontal Wave, Pulse Wave, or Hurricane. The N key has Swirl, Waterfall, or Vertical Wave. Finally, page down has Diagonal Wave, Reactive Intensity, which slowly changes colour the more you type, and Ripple. The lighting is okay, it gets the job done, but it's just not as bright or consistent as the more expensive keyboards on the market, which is to be expected of course. Some additional keys to note when also coupled with the function key is the RGB key assigned to the plus symbol, which will change certain effects to either RGB or back to a single colour. The minus key will change the direction of some effects. The directional arrows up and down will change the brightness, and the left and right keys will change the speed. Also, if you press the Windows key coupled with the function button, it will enable or disable the Windows key lock. There is some basic software you can download from Techwear's product page, which makes the colour selection so much simpler, so I would just suggest downloading that instead of trying to remember all the key combinations. Underneath each keycap is of course the OutEmu Brown mechanical switch, which requires 55 grams of force to actuate and are best described as a tactile bump. Here is a sound test. These switches also have a Cherry compatible stem, meaning you can swap out the keycaps or add an O-ring or 2 to dampen the actuation noise, which is something I prefer to do. The faceplate under the keys is metal alloy and is a gunmetal colour, which I personally think looks really nice and makes the entire keyboard incredibly strong, but also heavy. Down the bottom left, etched onto the plastic edge, is the word Phantom, which I think is a nice subtle touch, instead of having an invasive branding or logos like some companies. Protruding at the top is a 1.8 meter braided USB 2.0 cable with an included Velcro strap for cable management, but unfortunately this cable is non-removable, which is a real shame as it was something I really appreciated about the eLement Z88 keyboard. Over to the back, we have 2 pop-out rubber-tipped plastic feet, which when combined with the 2 rubber pads at the bottom of the board do an excellent job of keeping it in place. Back here we also see the cutout for the keycap puller, which is actually a lot harder to remove than it looks, but it's still a great idea to have it there for safekeeping. Okay, let's talk build quality for a second. As I said before, the faceplate is metal alloy, making this a solid keyboard with absolutely zero chance of flex, so if someone is annoying you while gaming, you could easily knock them clean out with this bad boy. Size wise, the board is 133mm wide, 362mm long, and 52mm high, with the legs extended. Weight wise, it's about 1 kilo, which makes this keyboard small enough to fit into a backpack, but heavy enough that you will more than likely notice it. Now that stuff's out of the way, let's talk gaming performance. We're attached to this keyboard in a fast-paced environment of Apex Legends, where multiple keys needed to be used at once to be a successful player.
Round one.
I had no movement issues and never missed a button prompt during my play session, which is always a positive. And on a side note, I typed this entire review out using this keyboard and have had no issues, so far at least. In conclusion, this keyboard may be more expensive than a few others I have looked at, but honestly I feel it is worth it, for it is solid, has a robust design, includes great switches and bonus software, so you don't have to fiddle around with that stupid button setup to get the profile you want. It's the perfect travel keyboard to go to a friend or family member's house to have a fun gaming session, although probably not the best to take on flights due to weight restrictions. If you are looking for an affordable 10 keyless mechanical keyboard, then at least add the Techwear Phantom TKO RGB to your shortlist for consideration. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please consider subscribing for more reviews and other content in the future. If you have a suggestion, question, or criticism, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.